So I think we are live now. So hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great, and I hope you all are doing enjoying a lot in this lockdown. So hi, this is Omraj, and you are watching Zujo Go YouTube channel, and I am your instructor and your mentor for the course web development. And हम यहाँ पे वेब डेवलपमेंट सीख रहे हैं। मैं आपका इंस्ट्रक्टर एंड आपका मेंटोर हूँ। तो आपको जो भी चीज़ें मिलने वाली हैं दैट इज़ थ्रू मी। और हम काफ़ी चीज़ें सीख रहे हैं। हमने अभी तक वेब डेवलपमेंट का HTML वाला पार्ट कर लिया है। And let me just check once again that are we gone live? Yeah, we are live. Nice. So अभी तक हमने पूरा HTML देख लिया है। मोस्टली जो जो चीज़ें मेनली यूज़ होती हैं वो सारी चीज़ें हमने देख ली हैं। अब हमें उसके बेस पे कुछ चीज़ें बनानी होंगी, क्योंकि हमने कोई चीज़ सीख लिया तो उसके बेस पे हम कुछ बनाएंगे और उसे हम प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाएंगे। दो जो आज की क्लास सेशन में हम देखने वाले हैं, तो दो प्रोजेक्ट्स होंगे आज की सेशन में। अगर आपने HTML की प्रीवियस वीडियोस नहीं देखी है तो गो एंड चेकआउट। हमने सारी चीज़ें करनी देखी थी, कैसे सेटअप करने, क्या बेसिक्स है, सब कुछ देखा था हमने लास्ट वीडियोस में। अगर आपने चेकआउट नहीं करा तो गो एंड चेकआउट दैट। And with that note, let's get started, and let me show you that what are the things that you are going to made. So first thing is a tribute page. Tribute page is something like you are actually making something for basically for someone. For example, I love Shinchan to watch, so I make a tribute page for that. Basically, it's just a simple website that is having the name of Shinchan, his picture, and basically few notes that I want to share. So this is something that I have made, and that is really interesting, that you can call it as a website, right? This is your website. If it hosts, you can actually host it, and we will see कि आप वो चीज कैसे करोगे, आप इसको इंटरनेट पे कैसे डाल दोगे कि आपको की वेबसाइट को दुनिया में कोई भी एक्सेस कर सके। तो वो भी चीज हम देखेंगे। बट आप ये आज दो प्रोजेक्ट बनाने के बाद कह सकते हो कि मैंने एक वेबसाइट बनाई है। तो विद इन 1 वीक आपने एक वेबसाइट बनाना सीख लोगे। एंड चलिए इसी के साथ देखते हैं हमारा दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट क्या है। दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट भी वेरी मच सिमिलर है हमारा उसकी तरह, बट यहाँ पे हम अपनी फोटो लगाएंगे एंड अपने बारे में चीजें लिखेंगे। तो दूसरा प्रोजेक्ट है हमारा बेसिकली एक रिज्यूमे वेबसाइट। बहुत सिंपल सी प्लेन सिंपल एलिगेंट रिज्यूमे वेबसाइट हम बनाने वाले हैं, तो वो हम देखेंगे। तो दो प्रोजेक्ट हैं, तो बिना किसी देरी के जल्दी से स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो चलिए एक बार इसको यहाँ पे क्लोज करते हैं, एंड यहाँ पे इस चीज को भी क्लोज करते हैं। हम प्रोजेक्ट से सेक्शन में जाते हैं। जो मैं HTML का फोल्डर, ओके, सो दैट इज द प्रोजेक्ट वन, ओके, नथिंग। सो यहाँ पे मैं एक फोल्डर बना देता हूँ, क्लास प्रोजेक्ट्स, क्लास प्रोजेक्ट्स, ओके। तो क्लास प्रोजेक्ट्स, एंड यहाँ पे मैं एक और फोल्डर बना लेता हूँ जो कि हमारा होने वाला है प्रोजेक्ट वन, ठीक है। इसका नाम पहला प्रोजेक्ट बनाएंगे, एंड इसके अंदर हम एक और नहीं, इसी के अंदर हम यहाँ पे क्या करते हैं, वो खोल लेते हैं, कोड एडिटर खोल लेते हैं। कोड डॉट करके आप किसी भी फोल्डर में जाके कोड एडिटर को खोल सकते हैं। नाइस, ठीक है। तो मैं अपनी स्क्रीन को राइट में रखूंगा और बाकी सारी चीज़ों को लेफ्ट में रखी जाएंगी। ओके, तो ये हमारा फोल्डर खुल चुका है। यहाँ पे मैं एक जल्दी से एक index.html की फाइल बना देता हूँ, बहुत जल्दी से, क्योंकि हमें ये सब चीज़ें आती हैं। ओके, सो विद दैट नोट, ये सारी चीज़ें अभी काम की नहीं है। अगर आप रखना चाहो तो रख सकते हो, बट आप कंफ्यूज ना हो तो उसके लिए मैं इसे डिलीट कर देता हूँ। एंड ये आपका टाइटल हो गया। तो हम इसका टाइटल देने वाले हैं प्रोजेक्ट 01, ओके। एंड यहाँ पे हम देंगे ट्रिब्यूट पेज, ठीक है। तो ट्रिब्यूट पेज बेसिकली आप किसी को ट्रिब्यूट दे रहे हैं, आपने एक चीज बनाई है जैसे कि आप किसी को की याद रखना चाहते हैं, एनीथिंग समथिंग लाइक दैट। आई लव शिनचैन बट आई एक्चुअली डोंट वॉच शिनचैन, but that is the only cartoon character that I remember. But anyways, apart from this talk, okay. So let me start my right click on the screen, and I will see the Open Live server. So basically, this thing that we have got from the extension of the VS Code, you can go there and you can download it, and you are going to love how it make your applications so easy to run, right? So let me just open how my application is going to look like. So actually it is very simple, it is nothing to show. Let me see, it is working. Hello, right, it is working. Okay, so without any wasting time, let's move to the next part. So first of all, I want a heading that denotes that I am Shinchan, that I am making this for someone, Shinchan. Nohara, if I'm not wrong, the spelling is correct. And I want to align this at the center, right? That is pretty amazing. That is pretty easy, I guess. And now I want to what I want the picture, right? So I don't have the picture over here. So let me just pick the picture from the folder where I have downloaded. So it's in desktop. I have created one project for you guys, and this is there here, and this is there we go. Okay, now we got the image in our project, and let me just put it. Oh, okay, I closed the browser, no problem. Okay, now put an image tag, and where you will be adding the image, because both of them are in the same directory. Then directory means the folder. Then you can directly write shinchan.png. You got the shinchan.png, right? You got the image. That is very easy. And alt tag, basically when the image is not present, maybe sometime it got deleted, then the alt tag is going to show. Let me put it here. Shinchan Nohara image. Okay, cool. So actually it is looking on the left, but I want it to the right. It's a pretty simple method that you can adopt, is that put a p tag, align it at align equals to center, and just put the image tag in between them, and it will automatically cut into inside the center. It get to the center of the, yeah, that's cool. Next we want to have something like I just want another heading tag. I'm making exactly the same or a little bit different. Next we are having the h3 tag, and it is mentioning that thank you Shin-chan for making my childhood. Oh, okay, you can write anything, and you can make this project for anyone, you love, anyone that you actually motivate, someone who actually motivates you, anything you can do. So the main purpose of the project is to demonstrate what we have learned, but that is not the constraint that you should doing the same thing. You can do anything, the limit, right? Let me just align it to the center. Align equals to okay, okay, that's not good. Enter. Okay. So let me okay, sure. So my thing got at the center, and let me just put it a little bit smaller, maybe 5, I guess. Not maybe 5, maybe 4, I guess. It would be great. And you can write further more things over in the p tag, like I am just having the sample text, but you can actually do something really cool. You can write something, and actually, and then you can put it on internet, and anyone can see that. We will learn how we can do that. हम कैसे वो चीज़ करेंगे? We will learn it. We'll demonstrate it. But for now, let's keep it very simple. So okay, and it is all the things are at the left. I don't like. I always like putting things at the center. I like symmetry. Okay, so you can do that. If you don't like, you can also don't do that. It's your choice. You can do it or not. Align equals to center. Okay, how I do that, you can ask me in the comments, or I'll share with you that how I am being able to do such thing, that putting typing along 3 places at the same time. So basically it is very simple. You can put the cursor over here, then press alt key on your keyboard, then click anywhere. There are 2 cursors, then you can click anywhere, then you have 3 cursors, and there are so many cursors that you can get, and you can move them parallelly. So we got the shortcut, right? So this is the first project that you have made. Within, I guess, within 5 minutes, you have created a simple project for HTML. Isn't it cool? Yeah, it is definitely very cool. Okay, so let's move to the another project that we are going to build. First project done. We have created a simple website that is not hosted, but we are we can consider us as a web developer, a very basic web developer. But no problem, we will go to the advanced level. But till then, stay tuned. We'll see so many things. Okay. Okay. Next, we are going to have is the class projects, and project number 1 is complete within 5 minutes. It is very cool. And next, we are going to have the project 2, and let me just close this window because this project has been completely done. Next, open this. Yeah, okay. It's cool. So now it has been done. I think it got here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we are again going to have text.html. Very easy. It is important to put index.html. We will see why it is important, and if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the comments, right? Okay. And the title I would change to project to simple resume. Cool. And let me check hello world that it is working or not. Right click, open with live server, and I guess it should work. Okay. Yeah, it's working. And let's start coding. Okay, no problem. Why it is happening, I don't know, but it happens. Okay. Sure. Okay, in the body we are going to have our code. Okay, next. So first of all, at the top I want a heading tag, and that is demonstrating my name, Omraj Sharma, and I want to align it at the center. Align equals to center. That is very important because I want my name to it at the center. Okay. Why it is why my key are just got pressed up? No problem with that. Okay. With that note, I have just put my name over here. You can try few other things that you can color your name, but we are not going to demonstrate it in this video. We'll see it later. And I'm just going to have the paragraph tag. Let me just align equals to center, and I'm just going to have my number over here. Let's see, a student can guess my number or not. So I'll put 1 2 3 4 5 6 minus 2 4 5 6. Okay, that is the number that I am using. Okay, so on the email that I use is Omraj. That is not my actual email. At the rate, you can get my email from my website only. But anyway, you can have my LinkedIn. Okay, so okay, not keep it as a simple paragraph tag. Let's do one thing. That will be really great, and you can demonstrate few tags over here. Let's demonstrate few things that you can use. Why it is behaving like that? I think my keyboard have some sort of problem, but no problem with that. Let's see, we can do something very cool, that we can use anchor tag for everything. Like for anchor tag href, you can put the tell semicolon your number, that is maybe x, that is maybe you can put your number over here in the multiple x's, and here you can write what is it, or you can write 1. Okay, similarly you can do one more thing, anchor tag for mail to, you can write your mail over here, or I will just write my actual mail @gmail.com. Okay, next one more thing is that is anchor tag. Okay, what I have done, okay, that is not good. I have to put inside that mail Okay, so what I have done is that is pretty simple. If you are getting any kind of issues, that I am doing, I am putting the a tags, the anchor tags in the paragraph tag. What I'm doing is I am putting all the anchor tags, basically all my links in a particular. Oh, it is very simple. I put my heading over here, my name over here. I am just putting all the anchor tags of that contains my links to my phone, my mail, and to my GitHub. Maybe GitHub, you will definitely going to understand what is GitHub. So anchor tag, another anchor tag, and I'm not going to put any link, so I can share my LinkedIn. Even you can actually put your actual links, but for the time constraint, I'm not going to write all of those things. Okay, so okay, Twitter, I have done with the Twitter, and uh, you can also add GitHub profile. Okay, so basically you are done with this thing. Okay, and with that note, we have aligned it center. Okay, no problem. We will do one thing, or if it is okay, then no problem with that. If it is working at the left, that is totally all right. We have no chance to work with that, and it's not a problem with actually. Okay, align. Okay, I have not written align correctly. Okay, so now it is at the center, and it is looking cool, I guess. You guys are actually enjoying the content. Okay, now I'll be writing the image. I'll be putting my image over here. You can put your own. So in the alt tag I am using, I am saying Omraj Sharma's image. Okay, but actually we don't have an image source to it, so that is why it is showing me the broken image. Or if you are not been able to see, so that's pretty okay. You can demonstrate it on your local system. Okay, so I think I should put my picture over here. So where is my pictures? Where I kept my pictures? I don't know. But there is some folder, and there I have my picture, and I think this will go well. And I will, uh, and I think it will go well, I guess. Okay, so without thinking a lot, you can use your any picture. That is not the main concern. The skill are the main concern. Raj, what is the okay? It's 2.png. 2.png. Okay, you got the image. Okay, you got the image, but it is a little bit, I guess, very big, I guess. And it is not at the center. We'll do very simple task. We will have the p tag. Along with that, I will be using. It is a very basic trick that you can use, or basic the thing that I use actually. Center, and I'm just I have put one tag, p tag, and it is at the center, and putting it upward, and yeah, I guess it will work, and it should work. Yeah, it is working, but it is actually again pretty big, so I just have to add one. I just have to add one property that is called, maybe I will use width. I set it to around 200 pixel. I don't know how much it looks, but actually it feels good. And let me put it 300. Yeah, it's look actually good, and I can follow along. Okay, so it's very simple, and looks great, I guess. Next, we can have one section that we can call is the experience section, and we can have it under h3 tag, experience section. Okay, and I think it would be great if we can put it at the left only. I don't want it to be very at the center. Okay, and if you guys are not been able to see how it is looking because of the resolution that we are having on the screen actually right now, so we can do one thing. I can shrink it a little bit, and now you can see the code as well as the actual visuals, right? The actual visuals. Okay. Okay. And then on we can use something like experience. For example, I am an instructor at Zujo. So basically what I do is I just use strong tag uh, to say instructor at Zujo, Zujo, and that feels good, I guess. It is looking very much similar to this one, so I think it would not be great to use strong tag because both are looking same way, or I would say to increase the size of it, it make much more sense. Okay, now I think I can use B tag, bold tag. I think it will work. Instructor, instructor at Zujo, Zujo, and you can actually use some kind of emojis over here to make it much more significant from apart from that, right? Okay, and in the next line you can add a few things like something, maybe something small, something like that. For example, I am be using a list over here, that what kind of work I am doing. So let me put a unordered list over here, unordered list, and I am using a list item. Okay, I am using a lorem ipsum around 10 words. Okay, and the same goes with the next line. Same thing I am going to repeat. Basically I am just telling you that you can, this is how you can make things, right? Okay, that is control C, control C, V. Okay, why it is not working? Copy and okay, that is very simple. The main point of doing is not just to explain that what are the qualifications that and what are the things that I'm doing. It is just to demonstrate that what are the things actually you are going to learn from here, right? Okay, so this is done, I guess. And again, you can have so many experiences with you. You can again copy and paste it. Basically you have to put all the things that you want there, right? For example, I have these 3 experiences or at different places, right? So for example, I am also somewhere working somewhere else, like I am a software developer, software developer, developer. You can write that also, and you can, in the pointers you have to explain that what kind of things that you are doing. It's a good practice. And you are also an instructor at somewhere, right? So this is the experience section that you have built. Okay, so I think this is clear to you. Next thing that we have on the experience section of, apart from that, is something you can use as your projects, because in the industry that we are in, it is very important that you should have the project section also. And I will be sharing some resources with you, that how you can make good projects. Okay, so basically it is not looking good that you do not have some sort of rows, something. It is not distinguishing equally, right? You are not being able to distinguish things. So the here you are having for example, see, this is the experience section, and this is the, similar to that, this is the project section, but I have not written it project. Let me just write it here. This is the project section, and you can name the projects here. For example, I am using XYZ for the project, ABC for another project. Okay, so this is just to explain you, to teach you that what are the things that you can accomplish, that you can do. Okay, ABC and PQR. Okay, these are the projects that I have made, and in the pointers part that you can explain that what are the things that you have done over there, right? Okay, between both of them, it is so much missed, I would say, because there are a lot of content in the thing. So I just have to say HR tag, and this will create a horizontal row. And I feel there are a lot of experience section over here, so I am reducing one, because there are a lot of things in the cluster and it is not feeling good to me. But if you want, you can actually do that. Okay, now it feels a little bit clear and much more making sense, right? I want another HR for the separation of the resume, and in the next line we are going to have something called, that is the table. Okay, table. Okay. uh Next, we are going to have the table, and in the table section you are going to have the basically the education that you are doing, right? So in this section we are going to have the education part. So let me have the h2 tag that will say education comes here, and let's see how it looks. And table is not looking because we haven't done it yet. So tables have table rows. In the table rows we are having the table data, but in the top we are having the table heading. Okay, so in the heading we are going to have the school name, okay. Table heading, next table heading we are going to have the uh, year, years. Next table heading we are going to have the score. Yeah, makes sense, right? This is the first row, which is bolded now. Next we are having the table row, but here we are having the table data, right? For example, you are past, for example, I am from some college, like I am from Maharaja Agrasen Technology. So I have written my college name right over here. Next thing that I'm going to have is table data. Next thing is the year. So I am joined it from this to 2023. Okay. So okay. Next we are having the table data. Table data is having the score, and the score that I have is, for example, 10. That is not true, but for sake of teaching purposes we are going to use these kind of things. Okay, so in the teaching purposes where I am your teacher or an instructor, I can do anything with my score at least, right? So I am using the same thing. So I don't remember that how to get the border or the something like that. Border goes to 1 pixel, call it black. I think that will work. If I don't remember that, actually I forgot a lot, right? So if I don't remember, I don't I directly go to the Google and search each and everything. So that is pretty okay. That is pretty actually simple, and that is actually required because not everything that you are going to learn from there. That is pretty okay. No problem with that. Just you need to learn from here is to understand. You just have to understand that what are the things that been doing, and if you understand it, you will definitely going to implement everything, right? So I have put so many things at the same time at the similar looking things, but that doesn't mean that you have to do the same. You have to put the actual experiences you are having, and the things that you have done in the pointers part, and the projects that you have done, and all the things, right? We have the education section in the table, and next we are going to end this project at the with the note like next we are having one another HR, that is not the actual HR, the horizontal row, and next we are having the forms. The forms action you cannot use. If you want you can use, if you don't want you will not use. Okay, so I'm making a form that if someone is coming, and I'm creating a form. If they want to connect with me, they go ahead and put their name. So I'm writing something like name, and I'm saying input type text, right? So there is something like this thing has happened. Next we are having the contact number, phone number, so that people can send us the contact number. Okay, so this is not required. You can just simply check the number. That is pretty okay, and you can have their mail also, so that you can fix the meeting online. Input. Okay, right. So you have created these things, but these are actually side by side, but I don't like that, so I'll be making them break a little bit. so that your content will lie next to each other. Okay, so now it looks much better, but exactly not things that we want. We want some gap, but in this form we are not going to get rid of that. So bear with that. We will see how to do the separation part in the CSS part that we are going to start from next. That is from tomorrow. Okay, so we'll do that. Here I have to write something that is contact me. Okay, another thing that you can also have mentioned in your there is like you can put your links over here, right? Like let me put one I guess h2 make sense. Align equals to center connect with, right? So you can provide your links over here where people can get connected with you, like Instagram, Facebook, my LinkedIn, Twitter, GitHub, maybe, yeah, so on so forth, right? So you can make some, you can use the paragraph tag for that purpose. Align equals to center, so that it could be aligned at the center, and that is something. And in between you can have the a tags. You can put your link over in the href. LinkedIn, my Twitter comes here, Twitter, and if you want to have some spaces or something like that, you can have them, or you can use these, right? I think I have used it, but it's your choice that you want it or not. It is your choice. Okay, so we have used it, but it is not required. So how it looks like? Okay, in the big screen, it actually may looks like it is very much empty on the right, but most of the users are going to see your profile on your on their phone, and it's looks pretty cool at this interface, right? And if you see it, in on a phone, it definitely going to born many hertz. Actually, in the interviews, right? Okay. So Control Shift I, and see, this is how your portfolio is going to look like, right? This is going to not the portfolio, the resume. Your resume looks like this, even better, I guess. For the iPhone 10, it looks like this. Okay. So this is pretty amazing, and if there is some doubt that we want this to be customized and we want something like that, we will definitely cover it on the next section, or the next topic, and the next language that we are going to cover is CSS. We will do each and everything on the CSS, and this is pretty amazing. And you have created another project within half an hour, and that is pretty cool. And I enjoyed teaching you that way. Okay, so if you want the code, you can actually code along with the video, but you can try each and everything. You can explore each and everything, but the main motive of this project is to make you aware of how you can going to use these things in practical, right? So with that note, I think for the today's session, it is too much to make two projects within half an hour. So I'm so much excited to see your project, and so go start your machine, start yourself, and make these projects. At least not two only, you can make hundreds of projects depending on what kind of requirement that you have, that you can build. Okay, so with that note, thank you so much for guys. If you like the video, if you like the content, then definitely go like. If you have any kind of doubt, so comment in that the doubt. And if you haven't subscribed, so go and subscribe to the channel. Till then, bye bye. We'll meet tomorrow, and see ya. Bye.